Hi, my name is Monika Stout, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a tree stump. Tree stumps are getting pretty popular right now, and a lot of people are using them for wedding cakes. I'm not exactly sure why, but we're going to go with it. So basically, to start, I've created a cake. This is a 9-inch round, and they're just stacked. It's 4 layers stacked, and I've done just a real rough ganache coat. I have some roots back here, but you're going to ignore those because I wanted to get a little head start. We're going to show you how to do those later. So for now, I'm going to show you how to sculpt the cake. The great thing about this kind of cake is it is not exact. There's no right way or wrong way to do it. You just got to kind of start hacking. So I'm just going to go in and start cutting some sections away. And basically, you just want it to be so that it's not a perfect circle. You want it to have some, different kind of movement and look natural, like it came from nature. So you can just see I'm just going to kind of go in and just take some pieces out so it doesn't look completely circular. You want it to be just rough. And I always save my cake peelings. That's what my family calls them. They call them cake peelings. And I always save them in a bowl, and they pick at them for days on end. But you can throw them away if you want to. I just like to save them. Okay, so you can see I'm just going to really just kind of rough out a shape here. Like I said, it doesn't have to be exact. There's no right way, there's no wrong way, just whatever you feel like doing. Basically, just to make it look like it's been created in nature. All right. Take those pieces out. So I think I'm liking how it's looking. Take a look at it from around here. I like this side. Take a little bit more out of here. And I'm going to smooth this out a little bit. Not that it has to be smooth, because nature's not smooth, but I just didn't like how that one looked. I'm going to take a little bit more out. Okay. Okay, so now you can see I've really just roughly kind of cut all the way around and gave it a little bit of a shape that's not perfectly round. And I'm going to keep cutting a little more because I want to make sure I've got what I like. Okay, all right, so there we go. So now that I've got a shape that I'm happy with, we're going to add some more roots. So I've already added these roots, and I'm going to show you how I did that. Okay, so now that we've got our cake shape tree stump sculpted, we're going to start adding roots. Now, I use Rice Krispie Treats. You could take your pieces of your cake and sculpt them, but what I found is I never sculpt away enough cake to actually make the big kind of gnarly roots that I want. So I end up using Rice Krispie Treats. So I'm just going to start placing them on here like this, breaking them up. And again, none of this is exact because it's just roots and nature. So you can do any kind of shape you want. So I'm going to just start, and I want the roots to kind of come out like this. So I'm going to kind of start stacking them a little bit and giving them a little shape, and then having them come out. Now you can buy your own Rice Krispie Treats that are, in the big sheet and use those, or make your own, whatever you want. Just use the Rice Krispie Treats because it makes everything so much easier when you are trying to get these roots to the shape you want them. If you use cake, you're kind of not as easily able to shape them and form them as you are with Rice Krispie Treats. These are you can kind of just mold and do whatever you want with these. So we're going to keep adding roots, and now I'm going to show you what to do with these once we've got all of them in place.